Hey guys, you're watching because you want to lonely. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Adventure Map where we're in this really cool dimension. It's the Nether, but we're sort of making it into our own dimension of a puzzle, hide and seek, search for the lever, puzzly quest thing for the last part. Now, last episode we sort of done a test run with the snow biome here. We made a nice cool little snow biome with some ice spots and some spruce trees and a little igloo to throw people off, and it turns out that the lever's going to be inside the cave. Today I want to work on the jungle one, and the jungle one I haven't put the roof on it yet because I don't want it to block the trees for the moment. I want to put the trees down first. Jungle trees are very big, and if we block them, I don't think that they'll even attempt to grow. So let's put some trees down first. Oh, and probably actually mound up some of this ground as well. So get some sort of a little bit of terraforming done here. Something like that. Something like this. Now, jungle biomes are very jumpy up and down. There's not much flat space in a jungle biome. You're always moving up and down. You're always climbing leaves and stuff to get about. And then if we grab, I think I've still got it bound to this brush. Yeah, smooth it all out a little bit. Just get rid of some of these like holes and some, oops, some of these sort of squareness that we have. Just gets rid of some of the ugliness. It's looking very blocky, isn't it, you see? And that gets rid of most of it. Beautiful. Okay, so we're looking like a natural sort of area. Now let's get the trees down. Now we want as many trees as possible. We want to really sort of spam these about. I tried to make sure that there was no lava about to set fire to these trees, because I know that they're going to be quite tall, and I don't know how much room they need. Perfect, look at that. Okay, so we need to go up a little bit. In this jungle biome, I don't mind making the walls go up taller to get the whole trees in. It was just a guess number of, I think, 15 high that I initially chose. So we've got to get a few of these down. Roofed forest was one of the more popular ones in the comments section. A biome that I sort of forget about. It's one of these biomes that you sort of, at least I don't ever really remember. So good one for spotting that one, because that's going to be a really cool one, a very dark one with obviously the giant mushrooms and those kind of stuff everywhere. Going to be a really cool one to do. Oh yeah, we need to bone meal the ground on this one, not on the last one, but on this one we can definitely bone meal the ground. We also want a lot of are they oak? I'm pretty sure they're oak leaves on the ground in a jungle biome. I don't think. Go on. Okay. I don't think that they're jungle leaves as the bottom bushes. We need pumpkins. Oops, undo. We need pumpkins. We need what else do we need? Pumpkins, cocoa beans, which is on sort of normal miniature jungle trees. So we need to make sure we put a couple of those down as well. They're not all 2x2s. You do get some sort of single jungle trees. So let's get some of those in as well. Just some single ones. And these are the ones that usually have the cocoa beans on them. Really cool. That. Do these have vines on them? Oh, they do have vines on them. But the texture of the jungle wood itself has vines on them too. That's really cool. You can see the vine there. Oh, that's really, really cool. I actually really like that idea. That should be more prominent in the default texture pack. You know, having actual sort of vines on the texture itself. Okay, so we've got a load of trees in here. That's looking very, very jungly. Now, we can't get any rivers or any water in here because obviously we're in the Nether. That was the whole point of it. Which is a little bit of a shame because they usually are like little water parts. I do want a jungle temple though. Now, I've got a load of pictures of jungles, but none of them have a jungle temple in them. So let me find one and I shall be back. Okay, I've got one. Obviously, we can't build the whole temple in here. It'll just take up a little bit too much room, but we could get like maybe half of it at the front there. So they're pretty simple. They're made out of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. And they have a pretty simple design. Because they're just like a vanilla structure, they can't be too complicated. So I'm going to come out to here, fill in a section like this. Oops. Now this goes all the way down to the ground. I'll mix in some mossy, I think, afterwards. We'll just sort of build it with cobblestone first. Like this. Now I don't know how wide they are. This tree might sort of have to be... You know when things spawn like inside trees and inside grounds? We're probably going to end up doing something similar to that. But it looks like it goes here. Like this. We are going to have to sort of go through that tree. Then the next layer is like this. And then the next layer, it goes up 4 blocks. 2, 3, 4. Like this. And then it goes these two. These two. That one. And these two. These two. That one. And these two. I'm going to take at least some of this tree away. I might take the whole tree, actually, away. So I can fit it all in properly. Not make it look weird. This isn't going to be easy, is it? I think the leaves will mostly dissipate, though. Take all of these away. We don't want any of them. That one. That one. You don't realise how big these are. Well, in survival, when you're chopping them down, because you're not really doing anything else, you're like, oh, yeah, no, I just got to chop the tree down. It takes ages. Okay, so that goes that one, that one. This one down here. And then one small little section on the back. Get out of here. That one. That one. Oops. Okay, and there's our width of a jungle temple. I suppose it goes underground as well, which is why they look bigger. But actually, on the outside, they're not that big. They don't seem to be anyway. So let's have this bring out to here. This is so cool. Building your own little biome. It's actually inspired me to do a new series that's going to be starting pretty soon. A brand new series that's going to be starting using these using biomes as the inspiration itself for it. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. It's going to be a tutorial series, actual proper tutorial series, not like me place blocks and you try and follow along. It's going to be an actual tutorial, and I'm really looking forward to doing it. It's a very inspirational style series. Okay, so we put these down here. Like this. The mossy cobble, I think, is what really makes it stand out. That one, and that one. And then I am going to just go into the wall for this last little layer, which is just like this. And there we go. We actually have a jungle temple. They have no windows or anything like that. Can I do like a cheaty wand? Can I do like a cheaty from that one to that one, and then do replace cobble with cobble and mossy cobble. Oh, have I got cobble or stone? Oh, I done stone. Replace stone with cobble. I didn't build the whole thing out of smooth stone. Stone with cobble. There we go. That looks already better. And then that... There we go. So we've mixed in some mossy cobble in there as well. It's sort of done it all automatically for us. That saves me doing it by hand. And it's not going to be hidden in there, though. That's going to be a red herring. You can't even get in there. It's just there for aesthetic purposes only. That looks really cool, though, huh? On the ground level, we're going to want to get some leaves. They are normal oak leaves as well, I did check. And there's an awful lot of these about. If I use the brush tool for this, will it brush Leaves. Oh. Sphere. I don't know if this is going to work. Leaves. 2. Does it actually break the ground? It does. Does that matter? Probably not. I mean, it's sort of thick enough, dense enough that you can't see through it because there is so much there. So we should get away with doing this. If not, I can put a layer underneath. So we'll just put some of these around here. Now this is like a huge feature of a jungle biome. You never get just a flat spot that you can walk around on, do you? You always have to clamber over all these stupid leaf areas. It drives me nuts. Oh, am I going through the wall? I might be. I did 1. That's cool. As long as I notice, I don't mind. That one. Okay, we're definitely getting more and more like a jungle biome. That's so cool. That is so cool. We want to have... Oh, they're despawning. If I put a log there, wood. Yeah, wood. If I put a log in it, will it stop them? I don't know. I'm going to test it out. It might stop them with wood being around it. Are they still decaying? Yeah, they're still decaying. At least the far ones are. Okay, I'll have to do that by hand then. I'll do that and I shall be back. Okay, so I done it by hand, and I must admit, doing it by hand was much, much better. We've got a much more natural looking terrain instead of these sort of square spheres that we had before. It's much, much more natural. All I've done to do this as well is just spam. There's no method to my madness here. There's absolutely nothing at all. Just click around, do as many as you can. Do it until your finger gets hurt. I was going to say, do it until your finger gets bored, but that's sort of such a weird saying. Do it until your finger gets bored. Keep clicking until you get bored, or your finger starts to hurt. That's what I think was what I was trying to say. And you get this totally awesome sort of effect. Now, one thing that you guys did let me know about rose is that... Oh, they're not called roses? What are they called? Poppies. Oh, they're called poppies now. Forgot about that. We forgot to do these poppies in this biome over here. Oh, that was the hole that I made. They seem to be more poppies orientated in snow biomes than the yellow flowers. So I'm going to put some yellow flowers down. But you guys did correctly point out that I forgot to put these down after mentioning them in the last episode. So we should put some of those down over here. I should, oh yeah, also cover this up with snow. We don't want any random grass blocks showing, do we? Like that. Much better. And then the yellow ones as well. Oops. What? Come here. Click there. Thank you. And then put these down as well. Boink. Just finishes that biome off nicely, doesn't it? Anything like this. Oh, look at that. I went through the wall there with some grass. I shall fix that. I fully expect to make little mistakes like that because we're working. So these biomes are touching each other, so I'm fully expecting us to sort of mess up in a couple of spots. Okay, there we go. So there's that all done. Here is the problem that I made. Beautiful, fix that. Okay, so through here, we're not going to do it by hand. We can actually use bone meal to get a much more sort of natural long grass and stuff going on in here. Because obviously there's no snow that we need to sort of cover up with. So we shall put these down here. I think double long grass spawns in all biomes. I'm pretty sure it does anyway. I don't really notice it. You don't really look at the grass too close up, do you? You just sort of go through it. But you really want to spam this about everywhere. You want as much bone meal in here as you possibly can. The snow biome is quite the opposite. You want sort of very little because you want the snow to be the main part of it. It's so cool that we're still getting zombies pigmen spawn in here. I absolutely love that. Okay, up and around here. I don't think there's many spots that I've really missed now. This is a jungle biome for sure. Pumpkins. We'll place some of these down in here. Oh, is pumpkins? Are the pumpkins? It's melons, isn't it? I was just thinking, is there actually pumpkins in them? I don't think there is. I think they're all melons, aren't they? So I'll place some melons down in here as well. Maybe you can grab them if you need some food while you're in here. Oh, and don't people being concerned about, AJ, you're not giving players any food, and you're not giving them any better weapons or armor or anything like that. That's true, but that's only what you're seeing. Obviously, some of this series is being done off camera. A lot of the quests and the command block side of stuff is being done off camera. I'm sort of using this series to do more of the building side of stuff, and that's the rest of it is done behind the scenes. So yes, there is better armor you get when you go through there. Can I bone meal these? You can. There is better armor as you go through. There is better weapons and stuff as you go through. It's just you haven't seen it. I haven't shown you. I didn't know you could bone meal cocoa beans. I had absolutely not the foggiest. So we'll just place some of these down. They look really cool in this texture pack as well. I don't know. I don't drink coffee. So I don't really know what cocoa beans actually look like. How close are they? Interested to... How'd you get up there? I'm interested to know from you guys, how close are Minecraft coffee beans to real coffee beans? Do they look like them? I don't know. Okay, so we want to sort of finish this off now by pillaring up to the correct height. Oops, to the correct height that we want to have. Up here. Ooh, keep going up. Keep going up. All the way up. I think to about here will be good. Bunk. To bunk. And then do this all the way around. Now there is some netherrack in the way here, so I think the easiest way that I know to do this is air 5. It's probably one of the quickest ways, and then I can just go pow, 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 and just remove it all. It's a good way to do it, isn't it? Well, then it does come in handy sometimes, but as we've sort of found, out, it does slow a little bit, or it does make it unnatural in some parts as well. I did make some holes doing that as well, but I fixed them. And then we want glowstone along the top. Now I think this is a little bit too high. Oh, I didn't know I'd done 2 blocks there. That shouldn't matter. It does make it... what was I saying? It's a little bit high for glowstone. Yeah, well, that it is good. But as we found out, it's sometimes better and more natural to do it by hand. Like those leaves really do look better when they're done naturally. Glowstone. Okay, now we've got this weird sort of lighting glitch in here. But what we're going to do is we're going to pop back through the nether portal and pop back through again. That gives us the true lighting, not the sort of randomly updated world edit lighting that we have here. Hey! Go back in. It's definitely more than bright enough in here to be able to see. And it's more than bright enough in here to be able to see as well. It's a really cool effect having these white walls as well. It's like really mind-blowing. So yeah, we've got melons, we've got cocoa beans, we've got the vines. What I can do actually is grab some more vines and have these growing off the trees as well. Sort of just spam these around, and then these will grow down as I sit here and build more of the other biomes. Hopefully these will sort of spread down and hang down in front of everywhere like it is in the biome. They don't seem to spawn on trees that you've grown. You have to sort of put these on by yourself. So we'll just sort of spam these around. These will grow in time. Can you bone meal this? No. It was worth a try. I didn't know if you could bone meal vines. I didn't know you could bone meal cocoa beans. So it's been a learning experience day for me as well. We'll put all these around here. Just tons of them. Tons of them. We want this to be really overgrown. Okay. And where's the lever going to go? Well, the lever's going to be up in a tree, obviously. But which one? We need to make sure that we can get all the way up, for sure. Let's do this one right here. It's a nice tall one. Now, can I traverse all the way up? So far, so good. There's a little bit of weaving to do. Aha. Get on top of here. Is there any way that I can then parkour over to there? If I take those 2 away. Parkour. And then we can have the lever up here. That would be really cool. Log. We probably want a jungle log. And we want a lever. Like that. That's sneaky, right? That's a sneaky one. So look at all these levels that you can climb to. All you got to do is climb right to the top, though. I'm sure there's multiple ways to get up there, but having it hidden right, this is such a that's such a tricky little movement you have to do there. But yeah, you got to go all the way up. That's so cool. I love that. And get up onto there. Get up onto there. And there it is. Beautiful. Okay, that's so cool. That's all I've got time for today. Unfortunately, I'm a busy guy today, but I'm going to leave it there. If you guys enjoyed it, then hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.